We are back. It is Rollout with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy
up in this.
Biatch.
I like your bitch.
I like bitches too.
We like bitches.
We do like bitches.
We love bitches.
I do love them.
In the house we got.
Shelly Rio.
In the house we got.
David Ruffin. I'm just
They embraced the joke.
K. Dot.
K. Dot in the building. Behind the glass curtain, the one, the only second C.
Shalom to the people.
Dear brothers, no C. At the table, just getting here. Oh, your headphones match your outfit. Look at you.
Look at God.
Won't he do it? Yes. In the house we got.
John Cia.
Johnson. Daddy named John.
Daddy named John.
Yeah.
Dead daddy's name is John.
Rest in peace.
Nigga died 10 years ago, almost to the day.
Ah, shit.
November 28th will be 10 years.
All right, we get it.
We have to thank K. Dot for
Shouts
donating.
out to Don's birthday.
You the one brought him up.
Right.
You guys, we have to thank K. Dot for
I
donating.
didn't dig him up, but you did.
Why are you ignoring K. Dot?
No, you don't ignore me.
Oh, I'm sorry, K. Dot.
She donated.
Thank you, K.
So I
Dot.
got to put her name in twice.
Thank you.
You better not pull her name. Niggas think this shit rigged for real.
I mean,
We can't see
how
the
she
names.
gonna win?
What we doing?
We can't see the names before you pull them.
Josie. What is it?
John Cia, Speedy.
Oh, John.
You said John C. Isn't that
And your daddy named Johnny or Johnny Mac? What is it?
Johnny Mac. Huh?
John. It's
John.
like that. That's it.
What mama
J-O-H-N.
Sierra.
Mom. It's like that.
Mom don't have. Mom
Her
got a name.
You know
Her
we
name
can't
is
call our
Renee.
we can't call our parents by
Renee.
their
I
first
know,
name.
right? I was like, what is her name?
Wasn't that the weirdest shit when your white friend was like, "Look, Carol, bitch, niggas, you know
Yes.
with Carol."
I
Yes.
called Judy one time.
Nancy. Girl, the girl across the street from me used to call her mother Nancy. And I used to be like, girl, you going to get a bitch.
You gonna get backslapped.
Nancy, I don't like cottage cheese. I'd be like, girl, tell her that's
It,
nasty.
it was the weirdest thing as a comic. We would do those jokes, and people were like, "Nah, it's not real shit." Like every comic did it, as if though pretty. And everybody grew up in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
But that was just the weirdest thing. I had a kid stay down the street from us. His name was Petey. And Petey said, "Mom," first he called her by her first name. "You stay out of my fucking room."
Wow.
And I'm sitting right there like, I was like, "You got your own room, mama?
Yeah, because
Fuck the cussing
she
shit,
can
nigga.
stay
You got
out.
your own room."
I heard
can
I don't
stay
pay
out.
no fucking bills here.
Yeah.
That's
what?
Hey,
That's what I heard.
My mom would have put beads up, nigga. You can close the door if you want to.
I remember one time I put mayonnaise on the doorknob so she wouldn't come in. Right? I
Did
called
it
myself
work?
making it where she wouldn't come in my room if I put mayonnaise on the doorknob. Nigga, I still feel the pain of that ass.
Because you wasted that mayonnaise.
I still feel the
It wasn't that you put it on the knob. You wasted
was
the
like
Wasted
this.
Wendy's.
Now put it on your sandwich.
Right.
You gonna eat this goddamn mayonnaise?
My house, bitch. Don't you ever
Miracle
do
Whip, or was it
nothing.
Best?
I think it was just Hellman's, the regular
Hellman's.
blue and
Where you grow up?
yellow
Yeah,
jar
because we ate best
in
food.
D.C.
Oh, DC. That's why I never heard of Hellman's.
You never had a Hellman's
Best
mayonnaise?
Food and Miracle Whip.
Oh, Best Food is the same thing as Hellman's. On this
You never heard of Hellman's?
No.
On the West Coast is On the West Coast is Best Foods.
On the
and
East Coast
is Hellman's.
yeah.
Never heard of it.
'cause
Same
it's not
family, same thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. See,
I didn't know that
Got
even
it.
until I moved over
but
here.
my mother only did Miracle Whip. I can't
hate
do
Miracle Whip.
Yeah,
I like
the
sweet.
best
You
shit
like
ever.
good.
I can't
You had a
do
Miracle Whip
Whip.
sandwich?
Yeah, nigga,
No,
when
just
things was
that?
bad, you do
No.
a Miracle Whip sandwich
Sandwich.
and call it a day. I would go to Burger King and tell them, "Don't put your shit on it. I got the Miracle Whip."
You know you fat when you like, no. I have my own special condiments.
Yes. Well, that was back in the day.
Can I come back there and make my own?
You mind?
I knew something was wrong with my life, nigga, when I was in the drive-thru, and I said, "No, I got cheese, nigga." I used to carry cheese with me,
Wow.
and I knew how to do the right circle, nigga. I said, "This is the
You
greatest
ain't
sandwich in
fat
the
till you
world."
curl your own cheese.
Till I read the motherfucking ingredients on cheese whiz.
Cheese
It
whiz.
ain't cheese.
It ain't
It ain't cheese.
You
That's
was
what
walking
got them
around with cheese whiz.
It's
in the
more-
back of the car.
Emergency
weeds.
foods.
Nigga, in the back part of the seat right here. Look, don't worry, I got it.
You can reach it.
And put it on the fries and lost my fucking mind. I said, "Nigga, it's his home."
Y'all don't got no cheese whiz? Hey,
I
y'all
got
no
it.
cheese whiz? Okay, good. I got mine. I just ain't.
That's
want
what I
you
knew
to
was
buy-
doing
That's
too
what
much.
They was like, pull around, fat nigga.
Right.
Yeah, fat fuck.
Right.
And I knew another time I'm doing too much. So I used to buy the kids cookies. So my shit was a Chipper Hoys. So I'd buy them a bag of Chipper Hoys, and I had mine. So I'm watching TV and had my little table.
Wait, so
And
the kids had it all share one bag and you got your own? That's
I almost
greedy.
called you out your goddamn name.
That is so greedy.
Oh, what do we like? We like bitches. I almost
I mean,
called you
you know
one.
what I'm saying?
Again, if I'm buying, I always buy my shit, and the kids had their shit. They supposed to share.
That was
Well,
my
you know,
parents
kids' hands is
too.
dirty.
I don't
They
know how you
suck
live.
on their fingers and
That was
shit.
how my
Maybe that's
parents
why I
was,
look
too.
like this and you look like that.
Oh, maybe that's why. Oh.
So you look, man.
I'm sitting over
Please,
here fat
Tony,
as
let
shit
me-
trying
Oh,
to
thank
figure
you,
out
retired player, for donating.
Need some baby powder.
So the get down was I do this when I said I'm doing too much. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm dipping cookies in the milk, and I have my timing right because can't go too long because it'll break. You got to dip, come on up, bam, dip, come on up. When
That's
I
some
looked
fat
down,
people
it
shit.
was
Right,
2
I'm like,
cookies
what are
left.
you
You know,
talking
it's 3 rows of Chipper Hoy.
And you ate all of it?
Yeah, man.
I said I got to stop.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, hell yeah, you gotta stop. It
You
was
said
almost
this might
gone.
be this might be a career.
Look, I can't do it again. That was a good day. I can't do it again.
The kids left the room. This nigga's gonna eat our cookies.
Yeah.
Were you sick?
Hey, bring them cookies in here.
Did
Hey,
you
did,
get sick?
did y'all see them cookies I bought?
Yeah.
Like,
For
yeah.
you? I mean, for us?
For me. Daddy,
And then
what's
I
your
had to
pay?
stop doing soda. So I had never, this was like 81, 80. So I had never been out of LA. So my cousin was like, hey, man, I got to drive to, which I found out later on, he had a warrant. He drove to, you want to turn,
Kanisha,
turn it off.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Well, you put on clothes. Hey, dad, my baby.
Hey.
Tell my baby how. Anyway, we sharing the baby. So I used to drink a lot of sodas back in the day, like really a lot. Like only water I drank was when
So you
the ice.
diabetic?
When not,
Right, I'm
oh,
like,
no,
did you
no,
get
no,
diabetes?
No,
No?
you
You're
don't
lucky.
you don't get it that way. I was young.
Yeah, you do get it that way.
I was young. So anyway, so
Kids have
I used to do
diabetes.
So you got how old are you?
I'm 41.
Okay, so you remember where you grew up at?
I grew up in LA.
Remember Big Gulps at 7-Eleven?
Yes, sir.
We're doing a show.
They still have it.
No. Well, no.
We live.
Back in the day, they had this big giant thing, and it would flip over, and you put a clip on it. It was this big giant cup, and it folded.
What you talking about?
Yeah, I don't,
Big
I don't
gulps.
know. I
But
don't remember
that's what
that.
we had here in LA at 7-Eleven.
They used to fold.
Yeah.
The top of it would fold. You put a little clip on it, but it was like it was huge. Anyway, so I would at least do at least 2 of those a day for sure. 2. That's not counting.
Horrible.
That's not counting
I gotta go.
the Pepsis I had home. So anyway, so my cousin said, "Hey
surprised you're
man,
alive.
drive."
Shelly on you today.
Tony,
It's just crazy.
just
She
one
is.
time, just
That's
let me just
regular.
get in there,
She
Tony.
is on
All
you
right,
today.
so
Yes.
I'm driving from here to Norfolk, Virginia. Never been, so we're gonna do this drive. So I'm drinking. I got my sodas in the back. We get halfway, maybe we haven't even gotten into Texas yet, and I never had a bump or anything on my face, and I started breaking out because I was drinking too much soda. My cousin goes, "Bruh, you don't drink no water," and it freaked me out. So that day, I stopped drinking soda.
Wow.
And
You broke out
are
in
all your
hives
teeth real?
because you
Well,
drink-
little bumps had these little
Oh,
bumps.
yeah,
on my
man.
Are
face.
all your
all
teeth real? You didn't your teeth didn't rot out or anything? No, I'm being serious. My sister's a dentist, and she said that rots your teeth drinking a lot of sugar.
What soda did you drink? Pepsi? You said?
Yeah,
This was 1980.
which was worse probably.
And when there was cocaine in it, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
point.
You know what?
No,
I'm
because he would have
That's
been
why you
skinny
need a big
though.
gulp.
gonna stop just opening up
You
to
had
you,
an addiction.
motherfuckers.
Right.
I'm opening, telling you how I changed, and you
Right.
keep
I
going.
appreciate
You
you.
got diabetes. You're dying. Your teeth fell out.
Is that how you got all those kids? You were
Yeah.
potent. It's like
Yeah.
But,
You know, diabetes carry semen.
wow.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name, and do you got diabetes?
This is Nakia. from
Hey,
Georgia.
Nakia.
Hey,
Nakia.
Nakia. Your
So I
stinking
have
ass.
to just correct Shelly right now.
Oh, thank
You do
you.
not
Glad
get
not me.
diabetes from drinking.
Thank
soda
you.
or eating
I
too much
tried to
sugar.
say that.
You
There
can
are
get
two
diabetes.
types of diabetes.
Tell
Yes.
us.
One is when, with kids that get it, and that's early onset. That's a genetic issue that they have, where their body doesn't produce enough insulin.
Mm-hmm.
And type 2 is the adult onset diabetes from having an unhealthy lifestyle.
And then by that
And also-
time,
and also can be genetic as well.
and in your 40s, 50s, right? Can't.
No, but that's not
I
true,
got
'cause
di-
my
I
s-
got
You didn't hear her
diagnosed
say
with diabetes
unhealthy
in my 20s.
lifestyle?
Right, but unhealthy. So my son is 15 and he's super skinny, but he eats a lot of junk, and it's not doesn't run in my
Because you
family.
buy it.
It's not because I buy. It's because
It
he's in
is. He
school.
can't-
No, it's not. In school, he eats junk.
But is he diabetic? Is
He
he diabetic?
he was diagnosed pre-diabetic, so we have to.
Okay. But see, that's a different type of diabetes, and it's not just because of him eating junk.
Thank you.
It could be something in your
Genetically.
history or his dad's history and his
Right, but it's not in either of our history.
that causes it.
Right, but it's not because he was pre-diabetic a few years ago, and then we changed his diet, and then it completely went away, and now it came back again.
Yes, but that's also because it's genetic. I got diagnosed with diabetes when I was like 23, and that's because it is genetic on both sides of my family.
Got it, but we
So-
don't have it on our.
And I don't eat a lot of sweets.
Thank you.
Oh no, he does. That's cool.
Okay, he may, but like I'm telling you,
She not listening to
Yeah,
that.
she don't
I
believe in
am
a kid.
listening.
that makes me upset with people when they talk about
You see,
diabetes.
girl, you are
Thank you,
like
girl.
that.
That's
You
what,
own
that's what
it.
his doctor said.
Holly, I don't know.
Fuck his
Holly
doctor.
Berry
On
is
this
type
joint.
1. She's
She,
type 1
she's type
diabetic.
1 diabetic.
Right.
And that she's got that as a kid, and it's because her body doesn't produce enough insulin. So your son, depending on what type of doctor you're going to see, you need to go see an endocrinologist because he could have type 1 diabetes. And even though they're saying that he's pre-diabetic, if you see an endocrinologist, they could actually diagnose it better because they could be misdiagnosing him.
Bam.
Got it.
You know what? I'm going to take you off the list. You good.
Well, let's switch you on.
Yeah.
What list am I
Yeah,
on?
well, that's what she on.
Well, stinking ass.
You know what?
Stupid. She said, you know
Nah, I'm
what?
good.
Two middle finger to you.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you for the phone call, baby. Thank you for clearing shit up. I told you just don't get no fucking diabetes from drinking sodas.
All right, so keep eating all the sugar. And
I don't
let's see
do
what happens.
sugar.
The
I don't
one
do
time
sugar.
you was
You
right.
have a whole freaking.
That ain't for me. That's for y'all.
I be tearing up
eat.
that
Well,
can you
candy.
put
I ain't
some
even
chips
gonna lie
in
when
here?
I come visit.
Some
Huh?
other snacks besides
I stopped doing
candy.
chips too.
Well, how about you buy some fruit or something?
How
Snack
about,
on.
how about
Real,
you buy some?
real quick. So, time out. Did she say that eating a lot of sugar does not cause diabetes? That's what she said.
No,
Yes.
She said
She's
it's not
just-
the main.
that's not the main cause. of it.
Main
Shelly was saying because you're drinking sodas, you could become.
Google
No,
Well-
I'm just saying if that's your lifestyle. You said you drank 2 big gulps a day.
And you drank
Plus-
no
In the
water.
80s.
Well, what's happening when
I was 18?
what's
19.
happening when you drinking soda is you're spiking your blood sugar levels.
Yeah.
So what happens is if you keep doing this, your body just becomes unable to balance it and level it.
Right.
So it either produces too much or produces too little, which causes the effects of.
And Shelly,
But that does come from unhealthy eating and living. So I don't know why she would say that it doesn't come from that.
well, she did.
I don't know why she would say that it doesn't come from
She was saying it
unhealthy
was,
eating.
She was saying it was genetic and
Or that
Well,
runs in the
drinking
family.
soda doesn't cause it. If you,
Right.
all right, nigga, keep drinking the soda, nigga, and we're going to find out. Whoever want me to tell
I don't
that.
drink soda. But again, the window when I was, because when we were younger, my mother didn't do sodas. We drink water or, whatever Kool-Aid she made.
Cool, it's bad too. But go on.
Kool-Aid is life, girl. You know what? I'm starting to think
you know how many
you wasn't
packs of
raised
Kool-Aid
black
you
here.
can
What
She
you doing?
wasn't. She
Well,
wasn't.
you wasn't?
No.
Oh, well, that's what the problem is. She don't know life. Y'all
Pop.
throwing
It's
this
called
stuff on her.
So,
You don't know struggle.
so my
Right. Kool-Aid is
my
like who we are.
my drinking soda period was after high school until about 19, 20 years old. So 17 or 18 to 20. 2 years. That's it.
17,
I don't we don't have sodas at the house.
So
Don't do
you only
sodas.
drunk soda for 2 years of your
But
life.
I drank it like it was like
So it was
Clearly.
like it was like 15 years worth in that 2 years.
His cup had a
my-
fucking
Soda.
clip on it.
you had a I wish I could find a picture of the cup.
Well, I
it was a
should
big
say-
ass clip.
I'm gonna Google that. Let me Google that right
yeah,
now.
go on.
and
You
see.
ain't got to think about
Big
Googling.
goat cup with the clip.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
need
I
to
don't know if it
Google
come
that
up like
right
that,
now.
but let me
My
know
first
if it
name,
do.
huh? Hey, Donald.
Yeah, I hate exposing myself to y'all because no one said, "Oh,
First of
you're
all,
not
I
doing
don't
that
ever want you to
anymore."
Why would you
Expose
say,
yourself.
"Oh, you should never drink that much soda"?
Boy,
First of all,
Tony,
if
please
it
give
had
me
a clip-
permission. Just go on, let me get in there.
I mean, big goat cup with the clip.
What
Big
came up?
Goat. I don't.
Wait a minute, you got 2 phones
I do.
I see you.
for what?
You sell drugs?
It's
You hustle?
no. It's a long story. I put somebody on my phone plan.
Oh,
Oh, they
Bitch,
ain't
stop
paid.
paying, and I still have to pay for this iPhone. So guess what? I called
wanna
it
sell
in
it?
stolen, and
You
whoa,
wanna sell it?
whoa.
I called it in stolen. They sent me a new one.
Do you
And,
want to sell it?
Why you want another phone?
I'm just so used to having 2 phones.
Oh, my bad, nigga. Trying to help you out. I'm
Trying
trying
to
to
get them Christmas gifts in
No,
early.
because
look. You got a phone. Where the packaging? Shut up.
it still don't matter if I sell the
on.
phone because I'm not going to sell it for as much as she is. It's still, I still have to pay on it on my phone line anyway.
Well, just say yes or no. Don't try to get no
Well,
diabetic reason why.
Do you want to hire some muscle?
You're going to get diabetes for not selling
I can
that
go
phone.
I'm
get
not
that
getting
money.
no diabetes for nothing, even though my
Go get
motherfucker
that money
should
for
be.
you.
For not selling the phone. Leave it
hold
up
on.
to Shelly. to
Big
sell.
goat cup
with the clip.
With the
7-Eleven big goat cup.
There's only one place that sells big goats.
Right.
First of all,
How much was that?
don't
79
ever
cents?
correct me on air.
Oh, my bad.
Shit we do off air. Speedy, can I talk to you for a second?
Close the
You
door.
ever correct me on air? Shout out to I don't know how many points he had last night. Melo played last night.
10
Yeah.
points for 14.
He hit that first three and hit the bam, bam, bam. He looked good on that team.
Yeah, he's happy.
He
You know
looked good.
what
I'm glad he in that. That's a
Yeah.
damn shame. There's a few brothers that should still be in the league.
Who
Yeah,
else? Swaggy Pete?
Swag should be. He could hit jumpers. I don't know why people sleeping on him. And I think a team like the Clippers, who could use a 3-point consistent shooter, and he got a ring, should go on and put Swaggy on the team. Just don't let him date no white girls.
What you mean?
That's when he fuck up.
I mean,
I think all black men fuck up when they date white girls. Like, no, let me stop.
oh,
He's
wow.
married to one.
I know what.
What
girl.
the fuck is wrong with you, Shelly?
What? I'm just.
You are
I'm
not
just
gonna be
letting
it.
you know.
I've totally had enough.
Yes.
Don't. If you mess up my laptop, I will kill you.
Hey, let me tell you something. Ain't no such thing as a big up cut with a
7-Eleven.
They
You got to put in
discontinued it after
7-Eleven.
kid. But I mean, it's
probably on eBay. or
Woman,
something.
if you don't put in 7-Eleven,
Oh, I love when a
Yeah,
man
that's
call me
something.
woman first. Why you do that, Speedy? You just look good for like 1.5 seconds. I was like, did you say woman? That means straighten up, Josiah, right now.
Josiah. What's the middle name?
Elizabeth.
Wow.
Yeah, they got you.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
did.
they gave
Because
you
my
a
mother was
whole
like,
package.
you know what? She ain't gonna get no work with her first name, but if she use her second name,
Yeah, as soon as Josiah call it, no, we not hiring. Thank you. Let me guess, you had a black college? No, we're not.
You could be the lunch lady.
nuh-uh.
Josiah.
Miss Josiah. Have some more potato salad, please.
Can I have another coffee cake, please?
There you go, baby. You know you my favorite. Y'all know I played the lunch lady in this TV show I was on last season too.
What show?
On Laugh Tracks. I played the lunch lady.
Oh, the laugh track. I have yet to do that.
Let me look it up.
It looked pretty good. It still ain't popped up?
I was talking about the lunch lady thing now. Your clip joint, that's gone.
All right, well, thank you for at least.
I tried, because I'm a
For-
Googler.
Well, you got two phones, nigga. Apparently,
Hey, and 2 plans.
two plans.
I didn't want to. Actually, I had 3 phones. I didn't want 2. I gave one to my niece, and I'm still paying on that one.
So the niece, who backed out?
Okay, it was this girl. Okay, she
Oh,
was
she
my
was
next
your
door neighbor.
friend.
Oh.
She was my friend. She moved in. She was from DC. Everything.
She hit you with her girl. I don't have a phone.
She
It's
had
crazy.
3 kids, and her phone got turned off, and all of this crap, and
You
I
know
fell
for-
Got her a
for it like a
boost.
dummy.
You should have got a flip, nigga. You trying to
And
get
got
Apple?
her phone. Then her daughter came like 2 months later, and I put her on the plane too. And they was paying it. They was paying it
Oh,
one
you
day.
gullible.
Yeah, you got a kind
Nah,
heart.
I just got a dumb
A
heart.
kind heart.
Look here, we got some
Now
property
I
we
got
trying to
2
sell.
something.
Yeah.
We got some
I-
property we got trying to sell.
I'm
Apparently, you got some
currently I
excess
don't have
cash.
no car insurance.
Yeah.
I would love to.
No, but look, this will make it even worse, y'all.
Mm.
Why I moved, and she still was getting my mail. The Price is Right. I went on The Price is Right, and I won. I won some stuff. They sent me a $1,600 check because one of my prizes, they couldn't give.
She cashed it.
This bitch cashed it like it
Wow.
was her. She went to the check cash.
Like Josiah Elizabeth.
And they cashed it.
Right here.
Look, and
I didn't talk to
she's
you.
5'1",
You have your
107
ID?
pounds.
This bitch don't look nothing
Here's
like
my
me.
ID.
We got a phone call. This might be.
Wait, I want to know what she got. So what happened?
She cashed that
You
check.
didn't
Girl,
get your
what you
money
mean what
back?
happened? How? She cashed it. I kept on reaching out to the Price is Right. Like, I thought y'all said
Where's
y'all
my
sent the
check?
check. Y'all sent the check. They sent me where it was cashed.
Yeah, Nick's
I
check.
would have
cashed
sued
it.
their
signature
ass.
on it.
You should have sued
Everything.
You're
them.
somebody special.
I would've sued the cash check in place.
I went, girl. I went and filed all types of charges on everybody for $1,600. That's a lot of
Yeah,
money out
that
here.
is.
Screw that.
Especially when you was waiting on it.
That's like
We got a phone call.
goddamn.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And did you take Josiah 1,600?
Did you ticket?
Did you ticket?
No, I didn't take no 1,600.
Yeah, you did.
Now this is what you should have. This is when people say,
You
"Oh,
get
I need
to
a
it.
phone." Okay, go your ass to the thing and get you a bad as you go phone.
Well, no, we
Prepaid.
still have the Obama phones. You guys got to go to 99-cent store to be somebody in there and they free.
Yeah,
Or in the
hell is
corner.
that?
beautiful too.
Obama
Like,
phones.
you know what a
Well,
Obama phone is?
That when
You
you,
don't-
have a phone,
who
It's a
are
free
you?
phone. Right.
no,
Are-
see, when
Anyone
you
can
have
get this?
when you have a
Yes.
phone plan, most people think, "Oh,
Yeah.
well, shit, I can ask her, and I can kind of worm my way on her phone plan.
And-
She'll
and
let
they
me
did.
do it."
And they
Bullshit.
did.
And
You
apparently
get your phone cut off
Josiah,
because you can't handle
gullible.
this.
But they ain't even.
You're
This
not
the second
fucking up
time
my
I done did this dumb shit.
Well,
I wouldn't. I'd only do it for family.
will I learn?
Maybe.
is it first time?
Apparently, there's a lot of shit you ain't learned. We gonna
Apparently.
find out.
Oh, you can get me.
Look here. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Then I be wanting to fight you when you don't come up with your part. Like I want to get in the ring.
When you got the separate lines, didn't they have their own separate bills?
No.
No.
See, they're on her plan.
It's on her plan, yeah.
Man, no. If they did, I wouldn't have had this extra phone.
If that was to happen, you can split the bill where you have your bill and they have
No.
theirs.
No.
No,
No, but
Vern.
it's in her name. She
Sir,
probably
it's
didn't have the
all
credit.
under my family.
I don't know
plan.
how you doing in
It's
Chicago.
divided.
nigga.
It's divided on the bill. It tell
Right.
you which number is this stuff.
Vernon,
But
we're just gonna
Right.
say
we
she's,
all one family.
she's saved under Boo Boo the Food.
Yes, I am.
Hey, boo boo.
And they ain't even it. I'm 40. I was getting in trouble like a mug from my mother. You know better. This your problem.
She called you right first. Look here, Josiah.
She
Was it
said, John C.
Oh, John C.
You know
See, I
better.
know what she did. She went to their house and knocked on their door.
No, I still so where the thank you, Vern. We'll come back to you, Vern. So where I'm like Shelly right now. So
Hilarious.
where's the girl that took the money? Where's she at now?
Okay, so this is what I heard.
You
Because
got
I'm
turn, you got
This
turn
is
it
what I
down.
heard because
You got
Somebody's
turn.
thing is on.
You got to turn it
Oh,
down.
it's hers.
No, just turn it down. You don't turn it off. You turn your volume down. Go ahead.
okay, so this is what I heard about her. Okay.
It's a little dot on that mic. Make sure it's pointed right at you. See the dot on the microphone?
So you can talk in it.
There you go.
right here.
That.
Can y'all hear me?
Put it right by your mouth.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I heard. I heard she took my 1,600
You heard.
because remember she was my next door neighbor, so I went looking for her. She moved to Vegas.
You think, nigga?
She took the 1,600, moved to Vegas, and now she's back in D.C. because she couldn't afford to stay in Vegas.
Because 1,600 ran out. So, so you go to the check cash. Nick check cashing. Where'd you go?
It
What was
was
that?
it was at a regular check cashing place.
So you go
Special-
there and you
special.
say, "Somebody cash my check here." They have a picture of your friend.
I don't know if they got a picture of her or not, but I went to the police first.
The police.
And the check cashing place said they can't do anything until the police report comes.
Okay.
Of course, the police probably could care less
Yeah.
Right.
because they haven't reached out to me yet. And this was,
Oh,
Oh,
they
this
didn't?
recent?
oh my God, it's a new phone, but this is
Oh.
recent as a mug.
Ah,
The phone thing was way before the check thing. The check came in July.
you need some street justice.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
All right. So,
Only by the grace of
so
God.
the police was supposed to make a report. You get the report the same day when you go in.
Yeah.
They didn't give
But
it to
the
you.
police have to come and do. I didn't do nothing but file the report.
Yeah, but that's what they wanted to see,
that's
though,
what
right?
they need, right?
No, they needed the police to move in on it and do the action of the report and all that. Oh, I went
That
up in
check
that
cashing
joint.
place is lying.
Oh no, I went up in
Oh,
that
yeah.
joint going, but no. I was like, no, y'all gonna give me my money. This was y'all. Y'all gonna give me my money. They were like, well, we got too, and all this bullshit. And I'm like,
No, they didn't.
well, who the person that
Shit.
cashed it then?
Yeah, he
Because
needed.
y'all didn't get her. Y'all didn't get my ID. It's impossible.
Right.
Banging on
She
that
ain't got my
bulletproof
ID.
glass.
So she must have had something that had your name on it.
She did not. This bitch knew the person because she always going to the check
there
cashing
it
Right.
place.
There it
Yeah.
is. So
She
she
knew
got
somebody.
a percentage. Whoever cast a check, she broke them
Whatever
off.
happened, God.
Yeah, the only way you
We
could
gonna
do
pray
it,
on it.
and
We
then
gonna
the
pray on it.
check cashing place probably fired her for doing that, but the money they can't get back. So now they got to go. We on the
That's
either.
why they said they got to.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But they didn't get the money. Oh well, yeah. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen because
You better than me. Yeah,
Right, because I
I'd
would have
have-
found her.
I
Oh,
still
no,
bet that check
no,
cashing place.
But I'm ghetto,
Not
you
would
know
have
what I'm
found her.
saying?
Not would have found her. Let me tell you how much better I am than y'all. She came to a show I was at after this happened.
Oh, negative.
Yeah, I'm in the crowd.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, and I swear to gosh, this has never happened to me a day in my life where I had to make a decision to ruin everybody's night
And tear this
and be that girl who nobody knows for real, who has grown since she moved to California.
Oh,
I had to make a decision.
because back in the day,
Or beat her ass over $1,600 that been gone. I had to make this decision.
and you let it go.
You let it go.
Man, I let it go, but it took a lot. I literally sat there for an hour. I was breaking out in sweats. I was shaking. I was sitting there talking to myself. It was like a devil on one side and an angel on one side.
Yeah,
Like,
you way better than me.
Man, what? That's when I realized.
Because I would also try to call that phone number to see, and if this bitch phone's still on.
No, I already had the phone. This was way after the phone thing.
Why you just didn't get her a flip phone?
First of all,
And Shelly, so because you didn't know, you look confused. So 99
I'm
cent
just like,
store.
don't get her any phone.
No,
Shit.
no, 99 cent store. Where they usually at. you can get the free California phone.
She
They
had
give
one of
phones away.
those.
And the reason why they give them away because they're like, well, people felt like, oh, now I'm not important because I don't have a phone. My family's poor. Everybody knows. So they made a phone. Obama started. That's why they called it the Obama phone. And you could get this phone for free.
Log on to
All you had to
some
do,
Wi-Fi.
if you had
good to
the
go.
you had the food stamp card, you get it for free.
It's
Oh,
sad.
so there's a
because
catch. You need a food stamp card.
No, if you have it,
Oh.
you still would get it for free.
That's
But
how I made
for
my
sure, if
donation
you had it, you
off
got
my
it.
EBT.
Say it again.
That's how I made
They
my
took my
donation.
EBT. They found out I had
Yeah,
work.
you know, they probably on to me
This
now.
was
They
my
had you
first-
got a $1,600 check.
This is my first month without EBT,
Wait,
y'all,
you
since
can
I've
get-
been out this bitch.
Is that cash or food?
It could be cash aid or I'm not
you see
maybe
them.
off air. Oh, we're gonna do this off
Oh.
air. I can't.
'Cause I thought for cash
Wait a
aid you
minute,
had to
sis,
have
you
kids
sat
or
through them
something.
classes? Now you, I
Right.
can't do.
No,
It's like,
I mean, you know.
you a beast.
You didn't give your real name. She said, "Oh, hey, don't take my
Yeah,
1,600."
we had to do that off mine.
For
you know
real.
what I'm saying? I had to go
No,
to the
my
hell of the hat
1600
basket. to
yes,
get
you
that,
did. 'cause
That EBT.
The first class I sat in was like, nigga, y'all can keep this $200 a month. I'm out of
I
here.
need
You
the
went to a
food. No, I
class?
want the
They just sit in
food.
class?
Man,
I've-
in order to get the
Yeah.
money, you got to go through a class.
No, you
To
don't.
get the food, you don't. Oh, you do now.
Oh, to get the
Speak.
food.
To get
No,
the
no,
food,
to get the
you
cash,
don't.
she
To
said.
get the cash, you got
Oh
to.
yeah, the
But I wanted the
cash.
food, too.
Because they asked you, "Do you want the cash?" I'm cool.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't trying to work
I
y'all
wanted
like
the
that.
cash until I went and sat in the class for. You had to sit there for 8 hours.
A day?
Yes.
What?
And what they
Man.
asked
For
you?
$200?
Man, I did the math. It came out to, no lie, for as long as you sit for the whole 2 weeks you got to do it, it came out to 10 cents an hour.
Hey.
2 weeks.
Man.
Well, if you've been in
And what are
prison,
they
it's nothing new.
teaching you? Like to get a job or?
Sis, I didn't even make it. I went
They
to the
teach you-
bathroom.
teach you
I
how
ain't
to
come
work the
back.
system.
I ain't come back at all.
Wow.
They teach you how to work the
They
system.
teach you how
That's
to work
exactly
the
what they
system. Yeah,
do.
you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, 2 weeks for
crazy.
$200.
One of my friends got an apartment and all that sitting through that class. I be tempted, but I'm like,
eating
But no,
shrimps and ribeye.
she got to put on the list for what is it?
housing.
Housing. But it takes longer than 2 weeks.
No,
What, like
I'm
Section
just
8?
saying she went.
Yeah, Section
I'm
8
just
is
saying
backed
once
up.
you go through that class,
Section 8
they
is
look out for you.
Like a 10-year waiting list. isn't it?
Yeah, I know people who still on Section 8. They own homes.
I applied for
Yeah.
Section 8 back when I was in Jersey.
But they still might call.
Yeah, they might call
if you would have did it here when you got here, you
I
would
think
still
I
be on
did.
the list.
No,
They
if you
might
would've-
call you.
If you, this is how you get like
How we get
immediate.
here, y'all, from mayonnaise?
You have to be like homeless. If you would have slept in a shelter and
I mean, I
you
did.
can bump yourself.
Oh, yeah,
up
you can.
to the list.
You can.
well,
you
now
can.
it's too late,
Yeah,
I guess.
now
but-
it's too
No, just go on back to the shelter. Ain't like you ain't been there before. Just lay down.
Just
nigga.
spend the
Like,
night at the shelter a couple nights.
Get your tent, nigga. Get over there by the freeway and lay it on down.
I got to figure out how to get my stamps back though, because this was Thanksgiving month. I mean, they just threw a oop in
Why
my
did
You
they
have
take
kids? You have kids?
They can't, yeah, girl.
hilarious.
I don't know.
What does this
I
have
don't
to
know.
Well, no, because I thought
I
if you
could
have
go on the
kids,
limit. I'll answer that for you. No.
Yeah,
Oh no, I thought if you have kids, they give it to you.
but I have
No?
a old child.
Oh.
She's not a kid.
Oh.
She's
Old
probably
child,
your age.
Oh,
Huh?
No, I
no,
doubt
I'm
it.
old.
She's probably your age.
You really
I'm
do have a
40.
kid?
Oh no, you're my age.
Yeah,
Right. I was
yeah,
like,
you-
wait, what?
you
Well,
had a
you
baby
look
at
good.
8?
Thank you.
You look
But I
amazing.
have a 20-year-old.
No, she looks amazing.
26-year-old.
Stop it.
That girl's amazing.
It's the same girl.
Is that you, man? Is that a killing? I don't show my face.
The only difference is probably like 20 pounds.
Nope. It's a smile. It's the subtlety in your
I mean,
face.
I could smile like that if you
No.
want me to.
No,
I'm trying
but
to
you
show
don't.
them. Can y'all see that?
Yeah,
You're
that's her,
hilarious.
Yeah, that's Shelly.
that's her
This is
video
her.
Dixon days.
Now, whoever that is, can we get her on the show?
I mean, I can get lipo.
That's
Nah, we
Rio.
cool.
What you mean 20 pounds?
But that's the
girl?
only
You don't
difference.
Girl, please. 20.
So you do have a daughter.
Yes.
And how old is she?
She's 26, Speedy.
Shout out to
Thank
her.
you for thinking I was
Shout out to your
26.
daughter.
Y'all
Shout out
want to
to
talk
that.
to her? You want me to
No,
FaceTime her?
we're cool. Thank you.
Okay. I didn't know.
Probably you gonna call your dad.
We believe you.
My daddy's dead.
Yeah.
We ain't
Heaven?
calling him.
Can you put my daddy on the phone?
Hi, is my father still there?
No, he went downstairs.
Yeah, he's been long gone.
yeah,
Stuck on that
Yeah.
elevator going
yeah.
down?
The big guy sent him down.
He's long gone.
Apparently, he didn't
No,
do
he's
job.
with my dad too. He's R.I.P. Roy.
My dad as well.
Dang, everybody that. Where's your dad?
Dead.
Yay! All our dads are
Did you
dead.
just say
Yeah,
yay?
yeah. Did you just say yeah?
Just look at the coincidence, though, guys. Come
Oh
on.
my God.
What's the odds? No,
I never met him.
4 out of 4.
Oh no! Wait!
If you do this, it's a
Did
can
you
of
hear what
worms.
she said?
It's a can of worms.
Oh,
if
my
you do
bad.
this,
No,
please don't.
No.
She'll go right. Look, it'll go just like this. Joe, look.
Oh
I loved him.
What are you talking about? Everybody knows this.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
saying?
I never met him. I'm like,
I just found him.
no. You found him dead?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man.
Oh,
I was
hilarious.
adopted.
You're too pretty to have all these issues.
I asked you not to do this. We go down this a rabbit hole.
Oh
She
my
don't
God.
come out.
She don't know how.
talking
She's
about?
adopted.
It's
like,
fine.
And everything's gonna be
No.
confusing. I'm just so
Oh,
confused.
You
I'm
too,
so
you too
confused.
pretty to have a dead
Hence
daddy.
why I was raised. Hence why I was
Yeah,
raised
all
by
these
white
issues.
people. That's why I was raised
oh,
by
that's
white
why you
people.
was raised by.
Yes.
Are you mixed with black
Would
and
you
white?
stop?
I'm
Yes,
sorry,
I am.
Speedy.
Why are you telling her to stop?
Because
That's
you're
why
gonna
she don't know what
cry.
Kool-
Why would
Kool-Aid
I
is.
cry?
You
'Cause
could
you
tell
cried
she wasn't
last
raised by
time.
white
That's
people.
because of some totally different thing.
No,
Yeah,
couldn't
you
tell.
were watery eye on the other thing.
but it wasn't because I was adopted.
Yeah, you know, let her
What are you
heal.
talking about?
Oh my God,
He's
I don't know where I
crazy.
started.
I'll let her
Sorry,
be a
he's
heel.
crazy.
You ain't gonna heal today.
Okay, let me call my dad.
Wait, what? I thought you said he died.
No, let me face
0000000. Hey, Dad.
No, 7777. You know the number that happened.
311.
Okay. Well,
So you used to be
Back
different.
to living, people.
Yeah, really. You used to beat motherfuckers up back in the day.
Speedy.
That was your good dad.
Yeah, you look like you was in a few
The
fights.
woman y'all are looking at right now is
Has-
a reformed woman from
Wow.
the Rudy to the Tootie.
You say
I'm glad God just gave me a whole different life. It ain't even
Is it
saved.
because of comedy?
I was saved back in the day. You know, you saved, you can kill people. That saved
Yeah, I
is
know.
different.
So did comedy do that, or
I don't know.
just a different
I think
outlook?
comedy is just another an attribute of it. I
your
think I
age.
just
mature.
I think no. I don't think I'm mature.
Hilarious.
I think
No, fuck that.
I think
I
spiritually
don't think no good things happen.
God had a purpose for my life, and I just did not want to deal with it.
So high school whooping motherfuckers ass. Elementary
oh
school.
my God, high school. High school. I got in 17 fights in high school.
what
Were you a
goddamn,
bully?
You kept track?
Of course.
Were you a bully?
Today,
Yeah.
I think I'll start a fight.
Why was I a bully? Because I was big, bitch. That's what we that was our role.
Just because you're big doesn't mean to be a bully.
Yes, you do. That,
Wait a minute.
That comes with it.
Here's the fucked up shit.
That's your
I was
role.
thinking in my mind, 'cause she was big, bitch.
Like, well,
But that's not a reason to be a bully.
Excuse me, ma'am. Back in the day, you could be a bully. Now it's all this other bully
Yeah.
against shit, so I don't even speak on it. But back in the day, if you was big, that was your automatic role. Just like it's my automatic role when I go to the club with my girls to stop niggas from messing with them. I didn't get pushed in the position. I'm big, and them bitches be like, get him. I'm like, oh, man, I'm the
Yeah.
cool one. These niggas don't know. They think I'm a hater, but I'm the big bitch in the crew, so excuse me, sir. She don't want to mess with you. This is how it works.
So in high school they would be
you a
like,
cock
so
blocker.
are you taking? Hilarious. Glad you
Born
said
cock
that.
blocker. Born.
yeah.
So are you taking lunch money, or are you just pulling bitches'
No,
hair?
I wasn't taking lunch money. What I will. Okay, this was me. This was me from the beginning. I've always been the underdog lover. So if you
We
was
take
messing
love
with
out.
somebody,
We take the love out.
Yeah,
but,
what is
yeah.
an underdog? lover?
underdog lover means if you messing with somebody that's the underdog, I was the person that took up for them because they
Oh,
was.
okay.
Oh, so
They
you
was
would take
too-
up for me?
Of course.
Oh,
No,
so
like
she would have been like my bodyguard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was everybody's bodyguard. That was like a little, you know, the people that were less fortunate or
Yeah.
people, you know, people would be like, you got on Howard's, and I would be like, did your mama buy his Howard's?
Oh man, I wish
I was her. I was like, if your mama ain't buy his Howard's, then mind your business. Like I was that girl.
I'd be
could've totally
here
helped
come
me
this
growing
big
up.
Oh yeah,
bitch.
yeah. And bitches would fight me.
Fucking it up.
Bitches would fight me, but I was cool and funny too. It's just that I didn't like people messing with people. That you know, why you mess with her?
what
She
ma-
adopted. Don't mess with her.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
mad? Is you mad because your parents kept you? You know what I'm saying? I had your back, sis.
Oh my God, I so
Did you
wish
say
you were with
because
me.
your parents?
No, it ain't her fault. She was adopted. Damn,
You mad because you ain't got white parents, bitch? That was me. That was me.
I'd have been like, damn, we kids.
Look,
what kids
I just start crying. I just didn't like her skin. I'm sorry.
Mama, come get me.
This big girl finna beat me up.
I'm
So-
going to the office.
I don't know how it was in DC. In LA, they had this thing called King of the School. So would you been king of your school?
No.
Elementary school.
Never heard of that.
I wasn't queen of the school.
So like
I
so
wanna
other
know
kids
how
would come to
how
the
you
school.
fought. Were you
Well,
like
yeah.
a fist fighter? Or do you like
Or you slapping
Or did
people.
you sit on them? Or did you
Okay,
stomp
first of
on
all,
them?
let me say a
What kind
couple
of fight
things.
on them?
Let me say a couple things. I am the baby of 6. And I had 3 older brothers.
All right.
Let's start there. So I was always getting punched on, hit, kicked and all that. Anyway, so I could fight my way out of anything because I've already have had mad practice.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So when I got to like school, high school and all that, this was me, honestly. I was afraid you was gonna mess up my face. So if you came to me,
Y'all saw my look.
all this talking,
Let me tell you something.
I ain't lying.
Yeah, you
I
should
ain't
see,
lying.
look.
I was afraid somebody would mess up my face, so I would, before we even had anything to talk about, if you got in my face, I would just punch you. Ain't no talking. Because I'm afraid you're going to do something
you're not
like...
even-
So you
You're not
react.
even a fair
You react.
fighter.
Okay. So now you see Shelly being picked on because he's picked on a lot.
All
Right.
the time.
You
My
coming.
whole life.
You coming hard.
I like Steve Urkel's sister when I was younger.
Let me tell you something, Shelly. She can't go back in time.
Shelly wants you to. She wants you to come on
you
back
see
with
me
her.
though.
It's okay. I know a few people.
But you see me, Shelly, I'm like, who did it?
Yeah, who did it?
Where
I
they
had no
at?
moves.
Now,
They
now I'll
used to
say
get
this.
back,
I have the
like,
same
it was
thing about
bad.
me. I just did beat motherfuckers up. But when she came and told her story, I was like, we going to New Jersey. Your stepmama, I know
Right.
she in a home. This
Right.
bitch is dead. She's dead. Her mama dead. Everybody fucking dead. Shelly was telling us, and then she was not feed. So she go. Shelly said,
Not feed you.
Shelly had to
Shelly,
eat the
no.
frozen French fries
Right,
that
out
weren't
of the
cooked.
bag. Right. I
Wow.
would sneak them.
You see,
And then I would get my ass beat
well,
for
bitch,
stealing
you
them.
can't be pretty and have a good life. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
decide.
I mean, but
What I
that's
say?
my
I said you
adult
can't
life.
have it all. Motherfucker can't have it
But when
all.
I
Have
was
it all.
younger, I
Hilarious.
wasn't pretty.
You were pretty.
No, you was pretty. You
Pretty
just
don't
didn't
just
know.
spring on you.
They would be
right?
like, "Yeah, you're pretty ugly."
No, you just didn't know. They wanted to fuck.
Oh man.
Nigga
Yeah,
said,
Shelly.
Why
You
is it the
adopted.
most prettiest people that have the lowest self-esteem?
'Cause they
But
weird.
how we grew up.
They weird.
Dang,
Right.
man.
but you need it.
My self-esteem was high. I mean, I
So-
was precious from the beginning. I got damn. I was
So
the
we're gonna
baddest
do
bitch
this.
in the school.
All the parents out there that need
Nah,
a
I was
bodyguard to show up to the school,
yeah, call me.
Josiah said she'll
Matter of
come
fact, you
through.
can call me on either one of my phones.
For real.
Call her 1,600 times. Look here. Nigga, Shelly is sitting with that glue like, damn, I wish I would have known you.
Right. I'm
You
like,
should have went. You
wow.
should have went to my school, Shelly. You would have been
school?
popular.
Where you grow up?
You see? It's in New Jersey. That's a little stretch right
Jersey,
there.
right down the street though, from where I grew up though.
Where?
Just 3 hours
So,
away.
so give me an instance where
It's like
you
LA
walked up
traffic.
and you saved somebody who was that the bullies were about to.
Oh my God, many. Let's see. Okay, it was this like I ain't gonna say booger.
Yeah, we go booger. It sounds
Yeah.
good. That sound
Okay,
good.
booger. Okay, it was this booger dude. I ain't gonna mention no names. He used to play with Pokemon cards and stuff at lunch. And he used
He
to
finna get beat up.
all the time. It was so sad.
You
It was
can't play with Pokemon cards
No, you
at
can.
lunch.
You just
you
might-
gotta remember how old I
You
am
suck
too.
him popular
Speedy.
thing.
No, I know. Just you saying that right there, I go, he finna get beat up. I already know.
Yeah, he was one of those guys. Which
So he's over there playing with the cards.
and yeah, and these group of dudes just came up to him and started messing with him. And I like jumped over like nah.
You jumped
nah.
over.
They
Fuck
did.
outta
Literally
here.
jumped over. Literally jumped over.
So are
the
you
lunch
playing with him?
table. No.
Oh, okay.
No, I spotted across the lunchroom.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
You
telling
saw
you.
it coming.
I like this. Is
like
awesome.
Fire Marshal Bill or some shit. I just jumped into play like, hell no. You ain't about to be, no.
And then what
No.
they do?
They was like, Dag John said this and that, this and that. You want bother, you gonna go through me, you gonna fight me.
Wow.
That was
So what is little booger doing?
he started liking me and
Oh, of course.
My hero.
Flipping cards
Right.
over. You're my.
then he started giving me all this attention and I started liking him and
Oh, man.
I was like popular, like queen popular, like prom queen,
No,
class
did
president.
you
I was
let him
all
hit?
that shit.
Did
You're all
booger hit?
scared.
The booger hit, didn't he?
Yeah, you bullied your way to the
Oh
top.
shit!
Oh,
Booger
no.
got some pussy.
He didn't
Oh,
get pussy.
no.
What?
Let him
What you got
hit.
He
hit?
did not get pussy.
You got
Let
hit?
him hit.
God,
You gave him some
Suck the
head.
dick.
I was the first person to do
Pull
that.
your card out.
You heard her?
What?
She said she was,
She was the first person.
He didn't play with no Pokemon
him
cards.
Give him
That no
some-
more.
He did. And
She
let me
gave
tell
him some
you,
fellatio.
I don't want to say this live. I don't want to say this in front
Is your
of
mama
everyone.
watching?
Of course. My
Go
mother's
ahead.
always
It's
watching.
all right.
She know what you did.
She sucked Pokemon.
She knows me. But
Penis.
he worked. Oh God,
Just go.
I gotta go, y'all.
He ain't.
I gotta go because
She's
y'all
like
ain't
hanging
listening here. I'm getting off a live right quick.
She literally got off a
'Cause I
lot.
know ain't none of them listening on for YouTube.
Oh my god.
I can't because he probably watching, but he used
Shit,
to
he
work.
happy.
He used to work at Papa John's.
Okay.
Okay, and he was the most uncoolest dude in the school, and everybody knew this. Okay, so he was my secret boyfriend, but I had another boyfriend who was the star of the football team, right? Yeah,
Damn, Josie, you in them streets.
Yeah, she was
Nah.
You sucking lonely dick and big time dick.
and popular dick. And,
I was real popular, and not only that, I was like,
well, you sucking dicks. No way.
Yeah, you're popular in high school, nigga.
I was like the okay.
Don't do
I
that.
was like the bomb cheerleader. Back then, I was.
You had-
Everybody else was like a 0 or 2 in high school, right?
Right.
You was
Right.
thick. You was thick.
I was like 8. But I didn't know that 8 was good back then. I was the
Okay.
biggest person in the school back then. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Gotcha.
I was like, yeah, my boobs was big, my butt, and I was a cheerleader. Could still do everything everybody else do, but I was thick. So everywhere I went, the dudes
No, wait,
would be
wait,
like,
wait.
"Hey, big girl,
You said
hey."
cheerleader or drill team because you know.
Yeah, it was.
I wasn't on the drill. We didn't have a
Okay.
drill team.
Okay, gotcha.
So the janitor like you.
The
Nigga, you want to wait till it's your turn, nigga?
janitor.
Hilarious.
No,
the
we
janitor-
had Pokemon. So when
Yeah.
did
Okay, so
Pokemon
let me tell you
when
about
did you hook him up?
Okay, so.
Then we go to break.
His name was Paul. It's like, no.
Hey, Paul.
Hey,
Call in, Paul.
He
ain't
right?
listening.
Call in Paul.
Call in, nigga.
He was so cute and everything.
Yeah.
He was.
That was your first
Allegedly.
love.
I'm gonna show him to you. What? No, he
Oh,
was not.
okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, look at no dude. When I'm
The
going
way
to
you were talking about him. I
She
was
acting like I'm going to look at him and go, no, you cute.
No, but how about she say he was your first love? I'm like, girl, no. What are you talking
I don't
about?
know.
I said I had a boyfriend. It's like,
Hilarious.
I was raised black, sis. It's like,
All right, go ahead. So,
but he ended up, he worked at Papa John's and everything. People in the school had found out that I was messing with him, and it was all bad. I had to let him go.
why?
Damn, that's cold. He had a little
I
job.
was a fucking cold person.
But that's not what I asked you.
Yeah.
I said, so when did Papa John get his Papa John sucked?
Speedy.
It was at the school, at the work.
No, it was at my house. He used to come over.
But that's why you took your mom off the phone.
She can't get grounded now.
Yeah.
She will when she get home. Now, bitch, she sucked his dick on my
I
my
knew
porch.
you had a little nappy head boy in here.
All I know is he ended up, now he owns 3 Papa Johns.
Shut up.
He owns them
And that's what you
motherfuckers.
get.
And guess what the bum I was messing with does?
Karma's a bitch.
He's in jail.
Of course. In and out of just a bum. Just did not grow up to be in the NFL.
football
This
guy.
is the greatest
Wow.
fucking story. He owned 3 Papa Johns.
Now he got 3 Papa Johns.
See?
The nigga with the Pokemon
Good guys
card.
always
Yeah.
finish.
Of course, you
last,
know
but
that.
they
They-
on top.
Is he married?
The dudes with his wife, he was married to a girl that went to high school with us, but she passed away.
Why is everybody
Rest in
dying
peace.
in your life? It's you.
It's not, no, excuse me. She weren't in my life at all. What
was
are you
your
talking
high
about?
school.
I was the first one to suck her husband's dick. That she was not in my life. It's
Hey.
like,
So Pat has
Well, you
3
in her
Papa
life.
Johns in D.C.
You in her life.
you said Pat.
He said his name was Pat. Paul? Pat?
Oh, he has,
Shut
yeah. He's doing
Shout
very
out
well.
to Paul, man. He
He's
made
doing
it
very
through.
well.
It's like Shelly. Shelly made it. She's here.
But
Yeah.
Paul
Now,
wasn't
oh,
bad.
shit,
Like
but-
his life wasn't messed up like Shelly's. I mean, what do you mean he made it through?
Really?
Yeah, it is a bar right
It's
there.
traffic.
What do you mean he made it through? Paul did fine. What do you mean? Whose parents bought them expensive Pokemon cards? Not Wise, but Paul's. It's like,
Yeah, my bad. And Paul did get a dick sucker early.
hey.
I didn't get mine sucked till later down the road.
It wasn't
nigga.
that early though.
No, it was in high school.
What grade was you in?
High school is like
No, I only fucked in high school. I didn't get my dick sucked.
9th grade. 10th
Nowadays
And that
it's
was
different.
That was 10 years. I was in 10th grade when I got that.
Nowadays that's the first thing that they do, and then they.
well, you
Have
know,
sex.
dudes have sex later than women.
You don't tell me. I got daughters.
Oh,
Well,
I
no.
waited till I was 18, so.
Well,
have
you
hope.
don't count.
18
You're in a
is
shelter.
not.
No, dudes. Only because I had a lot of kids. I know dudes have sex way later.
Nigga, I thought you were going to say you had a lot of dudes.
I was like, damn.
You know, I talked to all of them.
Oh yeah, definitely had a lot.
Apparently,
of
if you get your dick sucked, you get businesses.
Yeah.
So if you want to get a business, Josiah is here.
dudes. John Cena.
That her too.
John Cia.
John Cena is like the wrestler.
John Cena is the wrestler.
Well, that's who I
Oh.
keep thinking of.
John Cena is me.
Is the dick sucker.
You a hater
No,
over there.
she's a
you a hater.
saver.
You don't want to suck no
She's
dick.
saving
Suck a
dick.
dick.
Yeah,
I
something
know.
like that.
I mean, I eat it.
Suck a dick.
I eat-
Suck a dick,
I
sis, to
eat
see how
too.
good it is.
Nah.
Don't just write them off.
No, I mean, I tried.
Oh, you tried and you ain't like it.
Prior to me really getting in, I was like,
Coming
listen,
out and shit. You was like, let me just taste
was
this
like,
little dick a little bit.
Did
Nah,
you
it's
say
not for me.
try?
That's not for me.
look at this monkey. Like, nothing like a good old
Nah,
dick.
you know what I'm saying?
How do we get here? How do we get here from
I'll
man?
suck it.
It was the mayonnaise.
Bullying?
The mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise.
You went, the mayonnaise was the slippery slope. You put it on your doorknob and we took off.
Then your doorbell got hit.
Yeah, you know. I mean,
Shout out to Pat. Paul?
Paul.
Oh my God, Paul.
You know a black dude named Paul, though, it would be
The
very
old
easy
three
to
Papa
narrow him down.
Johns.
How do you know he's black?
Sis.
Yeah.
You see,
I don't know, Paul. I knew lots of white guys named Paul.
Yes,
Yeah, of
a
course
lot
you
of white
did.
guys' names are Paul.
Of course you did,
But
Shelly.
sis, Shelly, you don't have to ever worry about me dealing with white people, period. No, I'm playing.
Period.
That's y'all, whoever's listening, that is a joke. Y'all know I,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
that's some white-
directors, the producers, look, I need them. Michelle, you know, that's my boo. I like
Hilarious.
people. I love white people. That was just a joke
I love
for
crackers.
Shelly.
I know one thing. I'll never invite this motherfucker if a white person showed up.
So stupid.
Here's a white dude here. She said, look here, cracker. What you don't understand. I'm
I
like,
didn't
oh
say
my-
that.
Pretty
No, you
much.
didn't.
You pretty much.
Sweetie, you crying real
You went
tears
there.
right now.
Yeah,
You
this
know?
shit is funny as fuck.
I have a shirt that says that. Fully hydrated.
You
with white
was
tears.
so hard. I didn't know you was gonna hit it with that shit, and you went.
You
Well,
saw how quiet he got though?
yeah, that's
He
when
was
I
like,
knew. That's
he
how.
was like, "Yes, please educate me."
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah, then he was like, "No."
You was
no.
like, okay,
"No, you know,
colonizer. What I will tell
You
you.
called him a colonizer?
Pretty
No,
much.
he called him a colonizer. I just
Why did y'all
I
do
said-
this
I
to
told
this
him I
white
was gonna
man?
He
culturally
added me on Instagram.
appropriate him because you know they like to shy away from things that involve us. So I brought him into the conversation.
Yeah, but you gotta ease motherfuckers.
No, I
in.
don't.
You
They
can't
didn't
just.
ease us.
Bring
into,
your ass in here.
They didn't ease us into slavery, my nigga.
mean,
They didn't ease us from Africa.
Yeah.
They did say we're going on a cruise. So.
Well, you know.
And
Tricked
I
a
ain't
lot of
never been on a
motherfuckers.
boat since.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
get shackled on this? cruise?
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Come
Yes.
back. We're gonna look for Paul so we get some motherfucking food.
Do you
Papa
get free
John's.
pizza? Does he send you free pizzas?
Because you should.
No, the funny thing is I did used to go up there and get pizzas all the time when I lived over there. I did. All the time.
So if you went back home, he'd be like, "Hey, Chelsea."
Oh, yeah, we be talking on Facebook. We real cool. His mother loved me, too.
You think?
She's my Facebook friend, too.
You bought it out of him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He told his mom.
sucked it right on out of him.
Mom, I'm a man now.
Oh, my
Grown
God.
man.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't have my
man
dick
now.
sucked, mom.
And if he
At school.
if nobody wouldn't have messed with him, he probably still wouldn't have the dick sucked.
And he probably wouldn't have.
He'd just be the
The
manager
Papa
of
John
Papa
thing.
John's. He wouldn't know
Because I
me.
gave him a little steam, you know. Once you become my boyfriend, it's like, look, if anyone finds out
You know,
you're
you-
wearing Nautica sweaters in the summertime.
No, you sucked the steam out of him. Look here.
Hilarious.
Take a quick break. Come right back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends.
And
I
if we
am
bought
Speedy.